Jane, people have been asking us, how can they find an avian vet? Someone who knows what they're doing with birds.
It's hard. It is definitely very hard to find a vet that's going to look at birds. It is kind of a specialised field, and there's not too many of us around. So your general practitioner will often see the basic things, like parasites, and maybe, be able to diagnose a broken toe or something like that. But when it comes to sort of difficult medicine cases, you're going to need somebody who has done some further study in birds. There's veterinary college has a chapter that is a bird specialty, and there are some people all over the country that have done exams, either membership exams in birds or their fellowships, which makes them a specialist. And so they're kind of scattered all around the place, and I guess if you've got something more difficult to deal with in your bird, then you're going to need to see one of them.
Now, to me, a bird is a bird is a bird, like this chook you've got in front of you. But, is there a difference between, say, a cockatiel and a wedge-tailed eagle?
There certainly is. So it's sort of like seeing a dog or a cat, between a chicken and a cockatiel. They're very different. One's a parrot, so cockatiels are parrots, and they have different gastrointestinal systems to, let's say, a chicken or a wedge-tailed eagle. They all eat different things. Some of the things are the same, their kidneys and their heart and liver and everything are all in the same place. The anatomy is generally pretty the same, but it is like treating a cat or a dog. So there are different medications, different dose rates. So you really do have to know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. It seems you get a lot of wildlife cases here at the Animal Referral Hospital, but a lot of people just don't know what to do if they find injured wildlife. What should they do?
Injured wildlife should always go to a veterinarian if it can, and it is more difficult at night or on public holidays because it's hard to find a vet that's open. But if we can find, if you can find an emergency vet, then they can go there. During business hours, you can go to a regular vet, and all vets in Australia should treat wildlife, at least triage them. And then they may send them on to another vet for specialised care, or they'll send them to wildlife carers.
You vets must make a lot of money out of these wildlife cases.
No, we don't get paid anything for wildlife. I really enjoy seeing wildlife cases. I feel like I'm giving back to animals that wouldn't necessarily get veterinary care unless some of us would do it for free. So that's fine with me, but yes, it is sort of a drain on many practices seeing a lot of wildlife cases, because we basically donate all the drugs, we donate our time and diagnostics and everything to these animals. So it can be a bit of a drain.
Thanks for talking to us again, and I better let you get back to work.
Okay, great. Well, I'll put the chicken away.